Hey guys, Chicky the Main, aka Daboo.com with the Daboo.com surf forecast update. This forecast update effective around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, June 29th, 2014. And guys, if you're looking for something fun to do today, come out to Whitey's Fish Camp, County Road 220, Orange Park, Fleming Island. Stand up paddleboard, the H2O generation. 904-444-2149 if you want to paddle into Swimming Pen Creek. Had a great time yesterday, saw several manatees. So if you're looking for something fun to do today, come visit us at Whitey's Fish Camp, County Road 220, Orange Park. 904-444-2149. Hey guys, here's the latest NOAA 24-hour surface forecast, and there's lots of activity. Looks like we're going into a little active phase. Unfortunately, wind shear is the main culprit in preventing anything from developing. Show you that here in just a minute, but look, we've got a tropical wave now moving towards the Central American coast in here. We've got a couple of open waves through here at Hispaniola, another tropical wave moving through the Eastern Caribbean. Going to get into a little in-depth extended forecast as we go through, but our main focus now is 91L Invest east of the Florida coast. Switch you over to some infrared satellite imagery, and here's this broad area of low pressure. You can see now that there is upper low in here, or a low pressure and mid-level spinning down right in here, but the main surface low appears to be now just east of Central Florida in here, where the new convection is trying to wrap around towards this center. Unfortunately, wind shear had increased just a little bit in the overnight hours and has taken a toll, and this system has not become any better organized, but is forecasted continue to drift off towards the south-southwest and retrograde back towards Florida, and then lift off towards the north and northeast. It's that lift towards the north and northeast where it could become in a better environment and could develop into our first tropical depression of the season, and on its way to a possible minimal Category 1 hurricane near the Outer Banks coming up after the July 4th holiday. So residents along the northeast Florida coast on up into the Outer Banks should closely monitor this system, as just like we saw yesterday morning, all it would take was a big blow-up of convective activity to start building over the center of rotation, and we could be on as this system gets over or near the Gulf Stream. So here's what it looks like in the infrared satellite imagery, showing the convective activity trying to build on the southern side of the semicircle. In the northeast quad up here is where the moderate shear is occurring and blowing the cloud tops back off towards the southeast. So as this system gets pushed closer to Florida, this is when it's expected to be in a better environment. We're keeping a close eye on that. Latest marine forecast out of the Ocean Prediction Center showing 96-hour forecast, northeast winds in the offshore northeast Florida waters building to 20-25 knots, with seas increasing to 10 feet. Now, it's after this period, once the system tries to get cranked up, as it is approaching the Outer Banks, is the best shot to break the small for all for Central Florida, Northeast Florida, and along the Carolina coast up in here towards the Outer Banks. It looks like the best possible day to pick for increasing surf conditions is going to be around midweek, Wednesday, Thursday. We'll just have to see how this thing develops. I know everybody wants me to pull the trigger, but right now, this has not created a substantial wind field in here to create any large surf. There will be a little bump coming, nothing much yet, but as this thing gets going, that could change to a possible large swell event as this thing begins to move off towards the northeast. Here's the latest European model, and what's got us excited. 24-hour period showing it just east of the Florida coast, move into 48 hours. The European model wants to dip it now towards the northern Bahamas and towards the central Florida coast. Excuse me, guys. And as we get into 72 hours, that's when the lift becomes toward the north and then northeast. And as that system wants to intensify off the Carolina coast into a possible minimal Category 1 hurricane, brushing the Outer Banks and then off to sea. Now, taking you into the extended forecast, look over towards the bottom right-hand image, Africa to your right, and tropical waves moving off the African coast. This is a good signal that the season is starting to progress as we move into July, and as we get in towards the end of the forecast period. Mind you, this is way out, July 8th, July 9th, but another nice tropical wave moving off the African coast over the Cape Verdes. Although it's not Cape Verde season yet, it's nice to see these tropical waves moving over the Cape Verde Islands early now. So if we can get wind shear, get rid of that Saharan and dust, we may see something coming up in the extended forecast coming up from the south, moving through the Caribbean, and then possibly up towards the Florida coast. That's all we got for you for now, guys. Stay tuned for the next update.